There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, John, the Gypsy, the Brown Bob.
This bout.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Beautiful counter shot. He just misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. That left doesn't land. And he fails to score with that left hook. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw the hook, didn't land. He misses with that jab. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Joe Louis in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Tyson, down goes Fury!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson. So it's plan B. And there's the bell to start round three. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter punch. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take... This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. His foundation appears to be okay, but when you put those gloves that high, you know that you're in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Joe Louis just got caught. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. These two were made for each other. He parries that left jab away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Talk about a... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. And a counter left. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
These men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Left counter scores. He gets out of the way of that left hand. This fighter's not shown us much defense at all. Seen in the past from this. Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Nice counter punch. You gotta wonder how. On to the 5th we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
A swing and a miss. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Good counter right hand again. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That right hook won't score. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Oh, Joe Louis just...
One, two, three, four, five.
The corner hasn't... Here we go in the 6th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That punch scores. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Swing and a miss.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one...
Tyson Fury in serious trouble.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Man, Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Smoking Joe Frazier. It's the Brown.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now these athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Straight counter right hand there. He misses with that jab. Missing with the left there. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You have to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
He misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Good left counter that lands. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Lands with the right counter. And he misses with that jab. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. He missed with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Beautiful counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's Joe Louis. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for the Bronze Bomb. Joe Louis,
This bout is scheduled.
We've waited a long time for this fight. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Punch, counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Joe Louis in trouble. He's trying to fight his way back into this. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. That counter shot lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this. How is he still on his feet? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. There's a counter shot. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. This round's still up for grabs with just... Oh, Joe Louis just got caught.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice punch. He just misses with that big right hand. Good counter punching. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. His foundation appears to be okay, but when you put those gloves that high, you know that you're in trouble. It somehow weathered the storm. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch. Counter punchers, my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. That left counter punch will score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
And a counter left. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. And he fails to score with that left hook. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. He missed with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Catch and shoot. Missing with the hook. Big left, but doesn't score with it. Insane action. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing. On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Deontay, and down goes Deontay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Counter right. Great counter right hand there. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That left counter was perfectly timed. Good counter punch. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. Time for the 5th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
The perfect counter lands. He got out of the way. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Been in wars before, he knows what to do, but can he do it? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. That'll be a 10-8 round. On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen.
Oh! Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Nice counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful. Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter. Good counter left hand there. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. Neither man really defending themselves. Good left counter that lands. He misses with that jab. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good counter right hand again. Perfect counter shot. It's not over till it's over, but round 7, here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a nuts here away from getting stopped.
Joe Louis in trouble. He's showing us he's got an iron chin, but at what cost? He's got to think about his future. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they...
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught!
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's see how the game plan changes. Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fight, and Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Step.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.